Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rox. If you know me, hi, welcome. Most of you guys do know me, and if you don't know me, hi, I'm Rox. That was my introduction. I probably should have said that bit before. Anyways, I'm going to talk about where I've been because I've been gone from social media. I've been very splotchily posting. It's kind of on brand for me, but usually within this year, whenever I've been splotchily posting, that usually means something really, really horrible is going on in my life. I want everybody to know that I am completely fine mentally. I'm doing great. I'm actually in a manic episode currently, and maybe that doesn't equate to being great per se. I am very I'm kind of going insane with the current predicament I'm in, but I am not depressed. I'm not really sad. We'll just get into it. I found out I have bronchitis. I found this out yesterday. I knew that there was something wrong with my lungs since the day after, or the day or so after I posted my first video, because one, I was coughing so bad that I couldn't stand up, or I'd just double down in a coughing fit. It was awful. And then two, I felt fluid in my lungs. I felt like I was going insane. I was like, there's chest pain and fluid in there. And anytime I told that to someone, they'd be like, Rex, and just brush it aside. That drove me nuts because they didn't listen. It was doctors not listening to my symptoms and me being like, it's not just a common cold. I've had the cold, I've had these things before. It's not just that. I might be a sickly little Victorian child when it comes to my immune system, but I can assure you, I'm not coughing this. It doesn't feel like this whenever I have a cold or allergies or something like that. I went to urgent care twice because I was missing a lot of school. I tried to go, and every time I went, people would look at me, they'd side eye me, and I'd be like, I'm not, I'm wearing it's not anything contagious. I don't think I'm wearing a mask. I've been wearing a mask. My family hasn't gotten sick. Everyone that I've been around hasn't gotten sick. And technically bronchitis is contagious, but okay, I'm back. Bronchitis is contagious, but not at the stage it was in, I'm assuming. It's only contagious for about a day to maybe a little bit over a week, which is why I didn't get anybody sick, because during that week I just stayed home and stayed in my room because I was like, I think this might be COVID, guys. I'm getting scared. Yay, it's not COVID! I think that's the only yay we can find here. I do have an inhaler. I do plan on blinging it up because I don't know. If I'm gonna be carrying it around with me for a month, I say carrying it around, I'm not going anywhere. Even though it's not contagious at this stage, or I highly doubt it is because nobody else around me has gotten sick, I still don't want to accidentally get the people I care about and love sick. So it's very much I love everyone. I hope they have a happy holidays. I was really excited to have this little Yuletide party and kind of share my traditions with some people who don't share the same holiday traditions. And I feel like a lot of people are naturally curious about Yule, and I totally get that. You hear about another holiday and your first instinct is to be like, oh my god, tell me so much more about that. That's so interesting. And if it's not your first instinct, then you're weird. I'm just kidding. You're not weird, but that's my first instinct. I want to know what everyone celebrates. I want to know what makes everyone happy. Like, it's, you tell me like you celebrate something different that I don't know like how that works. I immediately want to know all the details. I want to know the food that they have first and foremost. I love food so much. Holiday food, any type of food, any excuse to eat is just like, hell yeah. I'm not really sure what else I should say. If you celebrate Yule, have a happy rest of your Yule, the rest of the 12 days. If you celebrate Christmas, happy Merry Christmas. Happy Merry Christmas. And Christmas Eve. And if you do like the I'm back, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, something I don't know what Eminem said. Bottom, I can't rap. If you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. If you celebrate anything else, happy holidays. If you don't celebrate, it's still winter, you know. I hope you're around family and get to enjoy a nice meal or a nice warm drink or whatever. Like, I hope you know that people care about you and you're appreciated and loved. If you celebrate anything different, or if you not even celebrate anything different, if you let me know what you eat when you celebrate. I'm curious. I love winter foods. I love food in general. So let me know like in the comments what you eat. Maybe I'll try it. I love soups. If you have like a soup, I will definitely try it. I'm really upset though, because I had this whole plan for like content too, and I just couldn't film it. No matter how much I tried to like sit down prior to this point and film, it just never really came out good. Either I didn't have enough energy to film a full-length video, or because I usually take like 2 hours to film these things. And I have to do it when the house is completely silent, you know, and there's not that much noise going on. And I have to film it whenever I'm not coughing my lungs out, which I'm lucky. Since they actually figured out what's happening now, they figured out a way to treat it, and that has been working really well for me. And this video isn't to concern you or worry you or be like, oh my God, Rox, are you okay? This is more like a, hey, please don't worry, I'm fine. My lungs are just dying, unfortunately. Not dying. My lungs are just, they're fighting off an infection right now. I'm fine though. I am a-okay. Actually, I've been kind of bummed out that I haven't been able to see people, but I understand. I don't want to potentially get other people sick, even though I don't think like I can at this point. And then two, I don't want to get sick because stuff is going around and that would make this a lot worse. We don't want to get like a worse thing going on in there than what's already going on in there. You know, back on the food thing, I'm like a really big fan of like soups and sweets. I feel like I'm like blushing talking about food. They're like, it's like one of the best memories I think I have. It doesn't even have to be good food. It can be like canned Chef Boyardee macaroni, ravioli, because that's what my uncle used to make me when he was babysitting me. Like we just had cans, so many cans of Chef Boyardee ravioli. I loved that shit. I would eat it up. I love it. I still love it to this day. It's like so nostalgic for me to eat. It's like a bittersweet moment because, as a lot of you know, my uncle did pass this year, and in a lot of ways he was kind of like a second father figure to me. It's been insanely rough without him here. The holidays and everything, just watching everyone sort of cope with it in their own ways. It's all been rough. And you know, that's another part about holidays I love so much, especially like the winter times, you kind of get a moment to just like reflect on the year. At least like this time. Maybe that's more of a Yule thing, but you get a little bit of time to reflect on the year. I'm sorry, I haven't really been looking at the camera on this video. I'm so sorry. I need to get back into that. Oh, we're not gonna rant. We're not gonna talk about that anymore. And she does this every year, but I kind of want to try them on camera. These are like chukule. There's not like a direct English translation. It's kind of like a Lithuanian only snack. The best way to explain them is like croutons. Think croutons. Salad croutons, right? They're like bready. Now think of that minus garlic and a completely different texture at all. Okay, let me pull one out. This is the texture. And this isn't like garlic, it's like a sweet bread. I don't know how to explain it. There's not really like an American equivalent. It's kind of like tea biscuits, but with like, I don't know what's in it because I can't read the I can't read it, but they're really good. They're really good. These actually saved my life. A little bit of a story time. I'm gonna try it now. That's one of the things that I will never get used to on camera. I want to eventually do like eating and trying things videos like Jake and Johnny, but it is so hard for me to like eat on camera because it's so awkward. I don't know if any of you guys would actually see that, so I'm like and I'm always self-conscious about the way I'm chewing. It's like a weird thing that has happened since like elementary school. I'm like very self-conscious about the way I chew. I don't know why. It's like a severe social anxiety. I don't tend to eat really in front of like a lot of people unless I'm really close with them because I'm like, please don't touch me. I don't know what that look was up and down. I was like, hey. But onto the story time. I was really sick whenever I was like 7. I was really sick. Let's say 6, because I don't think I went there when I was 7. I might have though. I was really young. I caught a really bad stomach flu from the water park we went to. We have a really amazing water park in Druskininki. If you haven't been, don't fucking talk to me. I caught a bug. I caught a stomach flu there and it was really, really bad. I was vomiting really, really bad. And you know, they had the doctor. My grandfather is actually like a doctor, but they had like I think a pediatrician, because I don't think he specialized in like little kids' health, but he was like, if you do not eat, we're gonna have to send you to the hospital and put like tubes in you to like make you eat. So you need to eat. He didn't say it that aggressively because they're my grandparents, they love me, but the doctor did. The doctor was like, listen, bitch, if you don't eat, we're gonna take you to the hospital, shove tubes down your throat, and make you eat. But their English, their English wasn't the best because they're not an English-speaking country. But they're Baltic, so it's scary. It's a scary like, cause they don't smile, really. They're like, they're smiling. Stereotyping myself. Is that racist? It's okay if it's against myself, right? That's the rules. If anybody gets mad at me, shh, you won't. Because no one's Lithuanian. no one's actually Lithuanian. And if you are, you'll be so happy that another person's Lithuanian. So I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. Because us Eastern European girlies, I'm not a girl, but us Eastern European girlies are like, Lithuania reference? Not even Lithuania, anywhere Eastern European. We're like, oh my God, Poland, yes! Editor Rox here. It wasn't clear enough that I was joking in that past thing, but I was joking. Obviously, if you take offense to it, I am Lithuanian. So there's no reason to be taking offense to that because it's just a silly haha joke. And I'm sorry if you are offended because, yeah. Bye. In our rental car we're driving, I have, like, when we were on our way to go to the airport, when we did that, when we were leaving to go to the airport, and for a reference, like, Vilnius to Druskininki is like an hour and 30-minute drive. It's not long at all. I think it might be like an hour actually, but there was just like a lot of traffic. Oh, we stopped at a gas station. There was nothing in that country that was American. There was nothing. No American like restaurants or anything. And that's to be expected, right? Except for Circle K, okay? Circle K was the only thing that I recognized there, which is insane. Like, out of all the things, a Circle K is like the least expected thing out of everything. You know, like a McDonald's or like a Walmart, that would be expected because it's such a big brand. But a Circle K? That's so weird. Anyways, we're driving in our little rental car, and because of stuff, the war stuff going on with Ukraine and Russia, I think Poland had just closed its borders to certain things. I can't exactly remember. I don't know. Don't take my word for that because I might be wrong. But some country had like switched around their like rules for like importing stuff, and obviously people are trying to import stuff and export stuff, and you know, there was like a 15-minute line of we just straight drove past, and it was all trucks like parked and shirtless men. And shirtless men. The truck drivers, they were standing out, they were shirtless. It's kind of cold, but I guess since they're Lithuanian, it wasn't cold to them. This was like, it's summer. They're like, God, it's so hot. You're like, it is 50 degrees outside. What do you mean it's hot? There's like huge, massive line of trucks trying to get into the Belarus border. So it didn't even start there, okay? Whole like 15-minute line of trucks. And I say 15 minutes, I know it's 15 minutes because I have just like, I took out my phone while this was happening, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna film how long this line is. I was filming for 15 minutes. I went to my mom and was like, hey, they're shirtless, isn't that funny? And you know, we kind of left early in the morning, so there were some people still like sleeping in their trucks, and if they weren't out, they were kind of getting cut in line like by other trucks because the line had moved up slightly. It was a sight to see. That one's backwards. Oh, I never finished talking about how these saved my life. Sponsor me, please. I don't even know if they have sponsorships really like that there. They were like, if you do not eat, we're gonna take you to the fucking hospital. They didn't say it like that, but they were like, if you don't eat, we're gonna take you to the hospital, and they're gonna shove tubes down you, and they are going to force feed you so you actually eat because you are not getting any fluids or any food down. And I was like, I don't wanna eat, I've just been throwing up everything, like I can't. And they were like, you better eat. So the doctor leaves. But of course my grandfather's also a doctor, so he places these down in front of me, and they're like, eat. And I'm not really upplaying it. They did like place it down, and they're like, eat. You have to eat. We are going to take you to the hospital if you do not eat. So please, 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 please eat. We're getting worried about you. Like, please eat. And I was like, okay, I'll try them because they're like small, and I wasn't worried too much about like throwing them up because they're light on your stomach. They're very nutritional. I sound like an ad for them.
I would sponsor them if they gave me a chance.
Hi, it's me again, Future Rocks. I forgot to film an outro for this video because I'm stupid. Let me know if you like this new editing style. I'm just testing the waters. I can go back to the old one, or I can go with this one. I don't know which one looks better. So let me know. Tell me down in the comments if you liked it. Press the like button and subscribe. Okay, bye.